Welcome, welcome, welcome. Please, if you are joining me, share. If you haven't followed the page, follow the page. If you know share, when you ask question, I'm not going to answer your question. You can send us stars. In fact, my body needs star right now. Star is not ordinary star. The star I need is star that will bring out something. So if you are joining me, share. The first time you come, what you should do, press the like button, then the next one, share. And if you like what we are doing, if you want to support, you can send star. So all these things will not cost you anything. What I'm doing is not easy. It's not easy. And not just my sweetheart, welcome. Who else? Ugochi, Ugochi Ekpo. Ugo baby, Ugo have opened the floor with star. Kind, thank you for. If you people are doing this, I will be happy. I will know what I will be saying. I appreciate. Eno, welcome. I have two Eno. Eno and Enore. Are you sisters? Welcome. Kainde, welcome. Ugo, welcome. Thank you for this wonderful star. May God Almighty bless you. So, last week, due to my children's school schedule, I always come live by 12 o'clock. Yes, by Monday, I'm going to continue with the same time because of before they stay in school till 4 o'clock. But now, the school said I should be picking them by 2 because they lack some staffs. This is kindergarten, so I also changed my working time because of that. So that is why I like doing it early. Because if they're at home, I will not concentrate. I don't like when I'm doing teaching like this, I'll be distracted. I wouldn't know what I'm saying. Like right now, they are sleeping. The one that is awake is watching his tablet. That is why I want to seize this opportunity because I didn't come live yesterday. So, but I'll manage the time. At least the one that is awake is big one. He understands. So, how are you all doing? If you have missed our live, please always go and watch. Those things that I'm teaching you will help you to conceive. If you want to conceive in this month of July, these things that I'm going to be saying here is a must. You will do it. If you don't do it, pregnancy is a process, and before you become pregnant, you must prepare your body. You must prepare yourself. When you are preparing yourself, it's not only for you to get pregnant, for you to carry the pregnancy up to 9 months. This is why you need to do all these things. Please, if you are joining us, give us star, share. I'm not seeing sharing. And if you share my video, Facebook will notify. So when I'll be answering questions, I will be looking at those people that share. If you didn't share, I will skip your question. When I skip your question, just bear in mind that you didn't share my video. If you write me in any platform I didn't respond, you didn't share my videos. I will post video, 1,000 people will watch it, only 2 or 3 people will share it. It's unfair. One good turns deserves another. So the number one thing that you must do for me and for yourself this month, if you want to become pregnant, is this. Please, my lovely sisters, I wanted us to conduct prayers this month. It's not too late, but when I regain more strength, we are going to start. That prayers last. That prayer works very well. Many people who joined us in the prayer, they can attest to this. But first of all, if you want to get pregnant this month is July, right? Many people will still get pregnant. You will still have opportunity. If you are seeing your menstruation, you can still get pregnant. If you haven't seen your menstruation, you can still get pregnant. Even if you see it towards the ending, by next month, you will miss your period. But then there are certain things you need to do. I talked about ovulation last 2 days ago. I don't know, maybe after this live you can go and watch the video of ovulation. It's very, very important. I talked about signs of ovulation because sometimes many people do not know when they actually ovulate or what will tell them if they are ovulating. I thought that today is Saturday, many people supposed to be here, or is it also early? So this month, if you want to be pregnant, the first thing you should do, if you are still seeing your menstruation, is for you to go for test. Go for hormone test. Go and meet your doctor. You want to get pregnant, you are not taking prenatal vitamin, you are not taking any you are not you don't make your body to be alkaline. I have made a video about alkaline. I know that when I made all those videos, many people have not followed me, but if I have time, I am still going to redo those videos. In fact, what I'll be doing now is to redo what I have done before, when many people have not joined me. Alkaline, before you become pregnant, you must make your body alkaline. And what is alkaline? Alkaline balances your body pH level. When your body is too acidic, your body is prone to ailments such as it will make your vagina to be too acidic. When sperm gets there, it will kill the sperm. I made a video about alkaline food that you can eat and how to make your body alkaline so that you may not contact any ailment. So when you are planning to conceive, first of all, you start taking what is called prenatal vitamins. These prenatal vitamins, you're supposed to get it from the food we eat, but because, of course, because the food we eat cannot contain all the vitamins that our body needs. Now, this is why the pharmacists came out with this idea of what is called prenatal vitamins, that contains the vitamins that can help you to boost your fertility, your ovulation, your immune system. So you need to start, if you are not taking prenatal vitamin, the prenatal vitamin is also very good because it prevents birth defect. So you start taking prenatal vitamins. Give me a moment. I'm going to be re-showing these things. Give me a moment. Let me get them. So somebody may ask, am I selling medication? I'm not selling them. I am a researcher. I am a teacher. I use them to teach, and I use money to buy all these things. So everything you see here is prenatal vitamins. I'm going to be showing them one after the other to you so that you will understand. First of all, this one is Conceive Plus. I don't know since if this is Conceive Plus. This Conceive Plus is a prenatal vitamin. Any woman who want to conceive, sometimes they will tell you to go and take folic acid. When you I don't know, people who are watching from TikTok, can you see it? They will tell you to go and take folic acid. Folic acid is very good, but there are other vitamins that your body needs. For example, why you don't need to, some will go and buy vitamin A, vitamin B, B12, B6, folic acid. When you buy them separate, it might be very expensive for you. But when you buy the combination, this is not an advertisement. I use my money to buy this to teach. So this is Conceive Plus. fertility friendly. You can see it here. Fertility support. It supports women during their ovulation. It helps you to, you know, produce healthy egg according to what is written here. Now look at the vitamins that this thing contains. Instead of you to be going and be buying vitamins separately, you can use this. You can buy one like this. I think when I bought this, I don't know if it is up to 30 euro or something like that. So this one contains vitamin D, which is good. Those in Africa, you don't really need vitamin D because you get it from the sun. But those of us in Europe, you know, we hardly see sun apart from summertime. So you need D. Vitamin D make your bone to be strong. So you need, it contains vitamin C, which is very good in building immune system and help in also follicle development. That is your egg. It contains vitamin E. Vitamin E is very, very good. It helps to support implantation. I'm going to be doing video about, I think on Monday, if you want to learn how to support your implantation, I'm going to also tell you what implantation is. So it contains folic acid of 800 milligram, which is very, very good. If you are trying to conceive, you need to be taking folic acid of between 400 to 800 milligram. So this is Conceive Plus. If you are in Europe or any Western world, I think they have it in Amazon, but in Nigeria, I don't know. So I have another one. This one is, where is this? I didn't bring. I'm coming, please. This is one I'm taking. I'm taking this. This is folia photo. It's in Dutch. I'm going to show you people how it looks like. You see, when somebody see it now, they will say, is it this small thing? This small thing, this chicken it, this small thing that you are seeing, this, what is wrong with this medication? This small thing that you are seeing is very powerful. Very, very powerful. If you are in Germany, if you are a woman, you just come to Germany and you visit your gynecologist, and they know that you still want to have a baby. They are going to give you this. They are going to write this for you. When I first came to Germany, this is the first prenatal vitamin that I take, and I like it. I'm taking it. You take it before you become pregnant. When you become pregnant, you continue taking it. Some people will ask me, should I take the prenatal vitamin when I'm menstruating? Should I take it during my ovulation? This is not a harmful drug. You take it anytime. Anytime, even if you are sick in the hospital, it doesn't prevent you from taking any other medication. So this is what I'm taking. If you are pregnant, you take it phase 1. This is phase 1. This is the first part of it. So when you become pregnant, if your pregnancy get to 3 months, when you get to 3 months or about to enter 4 months, you change. There is one they write phase 2. So you need to reduce your hand in folic acid. So that phase 2 have about 400 folic acid. So another one is this. It's the same company that produced this. This is from Kinderwunsch. If you are in Germany, you should know that Kinderwunsch is a fertility special center. When your gynecologist have treated you, in fact, when your gynecologist they are tired, they will refer you to this place. Kinderwunsch, they are a fertility specialist, and you should know whatever that is produced by this fertility expert. You should know that it works. So this one is a bit higher than this. This is cheapest, about 8 euro. This is very expensive but very, very good. Femibian. They say a baby planner. That is when you are trying to have a baby. That is when you start taking it. You can see it here. You take it. Let me see if there's something inside. I think I took this one also. Okay, I finished it. This is how it looks like, almost the same size with the other one. Very small but mighty. So another one is, oh, I forgot one. I'm not going to stand up. This one I showed you the picture. I posted the picture. Clavera is very, very good too, but this one is in form of powder. It's a form of powder. Yeah, somebody asked me how can I take this. If you buy it, the description is there. They say 2 times a day. It's in form of sachet. I think this one there's nothing inside. I would have used it to teach. There's nothing inside. It's just the pack. So you bring the sachet just like tea. You bring it out in the morning, pour it in a glass cup, pour water, turn it, drink it. Then I think in the evening you should repeat the same thing. This is also another form of prenatal vitamin. This one is also another form of prenatal vitamins. Very cheap. This one can last for more than a year. Like you can see here, 450 tablets inside, and this one contains all the vitamin from vitamin A to D. That is all the vitamins that you can think of, you can talk of. But the only thing here is that the folic acid in it is very low, 200, which is very low. So if you are taking this thing, if you are taking this, you need to go and buy more vitamins. So which other one? So if you are trying to conceive, please try to include omega-3 fatty oil or omega-3. This thing is very, very good. Look at it. It's like this, and I know it's not expensive. This thing is very, very good. I forgot to be showing you people. It supports implantation. If you are in Germany, this one omega-3 fish oil, I think I bought it in Amazon. But if you go to DM shops, if you're in Nigeria, you can buy it in pharmacies. They have it. If the prenatal vitamins that we are taking does not contain vitamin E, please try to include vitamin E in your prenatal vitamin, because this thing helps during the implantation. So I think I have tried now. So this is the first thing that you will do for me and for yourself when you are trying to conceive. Another thing you will do is to go for hormonal test. I keep on saying this. Somebody may say, why is it that she keep on saying go to test? It's very, very important. Very, very important for you to go and conduct hormonal tests, especially if it has been long you try to conceive and nothing is happening. That should tell you that all is not well. At least you do the one you can do as a human being. Leave this the spiritual ones to God. That is why you need to also be prayerful. You need to go and do hormonal test if you have been trying. If your menstruation is irregular, that should tell you that you have a problem. If you are not ovulating, that should tell you that you have a problem. If you are having pains all over your body, that should tell you that you have a problem. So this is why you need to go to test to find out why you are not ovulating, what is happening to your system. What is happening to your system. So during the test now, if there's anything wrong with your system, the test will detect it. Then your gynecologist may prescribe a medication for you. You take it and everything will be corrected and you become pregnant. But in the issue of you are not doing all these things, you don't take your prenatal vitamin, you don't go for medical checkup, you always there trying every month, every year you keep on complaining you are not getting pregnant, you are not doing this, you are not doing that, then you might be wasting your time. So another thing that you need to do is, if you are timing your sex, especially people who are up to 35 years old. I talked about this when I talk about what you must do if you are up to 40 years old. Stop timing yourself. Don't always wait until your ovulation day. Don't always wait until you see cervical mucus. Don't always wait until when you are ready. Make sex, love making your priority if you want to conceive this month. Do you know why? The sperm can last in your body for a long time. So in a situation whereby you are trying to conceive and you engage in love making, please share. I know why I'm saying sharing. No, I know why I'm seeing people that is sharing this program, because when you ask question, you say you didn't answer my question, you skip my question. I will not listen to you. I know people that have shared. Share, send us star, and I appreciate those who have sent star so far. May God bless you. I still need more stars. So if you make love, I don't want to be using that word success. If you make love and every other day, if you make today, you skip tomorrow, the following day you skip and do, so there will be enough sperm. In this case, if your husband's sperm motility is low, that is the movement, if it's not working fast, at least the sperm will take their time to go up before the egg is released. Because you know that once the egg, that is ovulation, once the ovulation take place or the matured egg is released from your ovary, is inactive, the egg will just be there waiting for the sperm to come and fertilize it. And again, why I said you should go for test is that a lot of women who are trying to conceive have a lot of problems, but they don't know. Some have hormonal disorder such as hyprolactin, low estrogen, low progesterone, thyroid gland, endometriosis, fibroid, cyst, and blocked tubes. So now tell me, you that is trying to conceive, you don't know that you have all these things. You are killing yourself every month. You'll be carrying your heart. Your heart will be blinking. You'll be waiting whether your period will come out or not. But if you undergo test and you find all these things, like there's somebody here, somebody who went for a test. She had been talking to me on how she's not ovulating. I told her that you have hormonal problem, go for test. She went for the test, and it happens that her prolactin level was 200, because she said that she wasn't ovulating. I asked her, how do you know? She said she don't used to see cervical mucus, she don't feel anything. I said, okay, what you will do for me, go and buy OPK, use them. She used it for almost 2 cycles. Nothing was showing. I said, okay, go for hormonal test. So she went for the hormonal test, only for her. Not be this kind of style. Who is this? Who sent this one? No. You see the style that other people are sending. No collect. Chinelo, no, take this one back. I don't need this one. It's hey, or do you want to make me laugh? It's not this type of star. If you click on this program, you will see they will say send star. Either 100, 75, 200, you choose. Don't be this one. If say na this one, I can give you plenty of this one. Please take this one back. I reject this one, I beg. I totally disagree with this type of star. So when she did the test, it happens that her prolactin level was about 200. You can imagine, very more than high. So what I told her to go and visit endocrinologists for them to know the underlying factors that made her prolactin level to be high. So when she went for the test, it happens that her blood pressure was high. So they need to place her on medication of blood pressure, which will, if her blood pressure lowers, then her prolactin level, now I was surprised, was it not 2 days ago, the prolactin level has gone low. and she did ovulation test, it becomes positive. So that is why I keep on telling you, always try to find out the fundamental or the root cause of your problem. If you solve it, the main problem will be solved. Some people will say, my menstruation, somebody wrote me yesterday, I didn't even, I don't answer that question. Say, how can I get my period back? I have talked about it. I'm going to be repeating all those things. If you are not ovulating, that is anovulation, there is a problem. If you are still under the age of productive and your period is not coming out every month, you have a problem. That is what, even you don't even need any doctor or anybody to tell you that you have a problem. You should know that you have a problem. If you have been trying to conceive and nothing is happening, you are having unprotected sex, and yet you cannot get pregnant, there is a problem somewhere. There's a problem. So the earlier you go and find out what is wrong with you, the better it is. Because sometimes you see some people, they will tell you, I'm tired of trying to conceive for over 20 years. It's not all about years. What have you done within these years? Are you busy? Are you busy relaxing at your home, going to churches, going to places that I can't even mention, telling them that they will give you one concussion that you don't even know the meaning. You will take this, you will take that, you don't know what you are taking. Maybe your problem is just that you don't even know how to calculate your fertile days. And these people themselves, they don't even know what ovulation is all about. It's always good to detoxify your system. I could remember then, if you find out that your stomach is dirty, try to take something to purge yourself, especially if you want to take glove water and you notice that your stomach is dirty. Try to eat something that will purge you. I will remember then when we are little in the village, when my mother noticed that your stomach is maybe you have warm or dirty, there's one leaf, I don't know the leaf, you just go and pluck the leaf, use it to make garri. If you know this leaf that I'm talking about, please identify. So use it, she will pluck the leaf, put it in a kettle or in a pot, cook it, use the water from that leaf and make eba. Then first thing in the morning, she will give it to the person that she want to clean her stomach. You eat it. My dear sisters, immediately you put this thing in your mouth, you will not even finish. You will be hearing drums in your stomach. The toilet will become your friend. The day the time she gave me that thing, in fact, I just went to toilet and stay, because by the time you defecate finish, you want to go out, before you get to if the stomach is really dirty, before you could open the door, another one is coming. So it's better you stay in the toilet there. So after defecating all these things back, you see that your body will be free. Your stomach will be light. You will not be hearing brrrr. Some people, it may be as a result of gas. If you eat gassy food. My brother, you are welcome. Thank you, my beloved brother. You are welcome to the program. So you need to clean your stomach, wash all those dirty. So I don't know where I stop before I deviate to this. You need to go and do medical checkup. My beloved brother, I appreciate your presence. Thank you for coming. So you need to go for medical checkup. Go and check your system. If you claim you have tried for 20 years, 25 years, ask yourself, what have you done? What did you do? Is it to sit at your home? You will not go to any place. Some churches will tell you not to take any medication. You should pray, 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 pray. My sister, you are deceiving yourself, because God does the things of the spirit. You must do something for yourself. You can take those medication, ask God to heal you through this medication. A lot of people have been deceived. They will tell you, don't take medication. If you take medication, you have disobeyed God. It's a lie. If God never wanted anything about medication, he wouldn't have trained the doctors. So don't be deceived. If you are sick, just like I was talking, if you are speaking with white people and you are telling them that these people got healed, they will ask you, what you mean? She didn't go to hospital, they didn't give, she didn't take any drugs and she become healed? They'll just be looking at you like, So God answers prayer, God heals. That is when you do your own part, then allow God's part. Go to hospital. Anything you are putting in your mouth, anybody that is following you, any apart from medical doctors, yes, when doctor give you something, take it because it's their faith. But any unqualified person that is giving you anything, I see a lot of them giving you anything. Some will say, take this, your fallopian tube will be open. You have a bilateral tubes, and the two tubes are blocked. Somebody is telling you, if you take this it will open, and some people will sheepishly go and take. Somebody asked me a question. If you have tube blockage, that is one of your, every woman have two tubes. If one is blocked, you can still get pregnant with the other one. But if the two of them is blocked, that is where there is problem. The doctor may refer you to an IVF. So don't be deceived that if your two tubes are blocked, that when you take this or take that, that your tube will be open. Well, miracle can happen, but in realistic, it's unfair. It's rare. So another thing that you are going to do, and all this thing I have listed, all this medication I posted, I showed you here, they are in my page. Go there and look for them. I don't have time to start listing it. I post all of them. I just use them to introduce again. All of them are in my page. Go through my page, click on post, you will see their pictures there. So another thing that you would do if you are trying to conceive is you mind the type of diet you eat. If you are smoking, you need to stop smoking. Stop being around people who smoke. Some people will tell you they don't smoke, but they will stay in a place that people smoke. Those people that smoke, they are better than you that is not smoking, because that cigarette or whatever they are smoking have a filter on it that can prevent some certain things. But you that is not, that claim that you are not smoking, Pascal, what is that? You that is not smoking, everything he pours out will enter into you. So avoid smoking, avoid alcohol, stop soda. If you are drinking soda, like I know in Nigeria it's very hot, sometimes you will walk and walk, you would like to go and buy Coke or anything to chill yourself. Please stop it. It's not good. It have a lot of sugar and a lot of gas that can affect you from conceiving. So um so you need to stop all these things first of all. And another important thing is ovulation. Know your ovulation time. And there is this thing that people always ask me. I'm going to make another video about it. Somebody says she have already, she have two girls that she want to have a male child. And I want to tell you, to be honest, it's only God that gives children. If you are writing any question when I'm talking, you are wasting your time because I am not seeing it. When I finish, I always give opportunity for question. I am talking, you are asking question, keep on writing. By the time nobody answers you, you will listen. When I say time for question, you can ask me question. But as I'm talking, you are asking question. Those your question is for God. Just listen. When I'm done, you can ask me question. I cannot be talking and be reading question. You'll be distracting me. So if you want me to answer your question, cool down. When I'm done, I will say any question. But if you want me to talk one, I will come and read question. I don't do like that. You'll be distracting me. You better respect yourself and listen. So it's God that give children. Another way that you can have a baby boy or girl. I don't know what is wrong with our African people. Why is it that we have it that if you don't have a baby boy, that this will happen to you? So another, the pure way, the easiest way, the satisfied way is through IVF. And this happens in only some countries. Like in Germany here, if you want to undergo IVF, they don't do genetic tests. They don't at all, at all. They don't do genetic tests. So you cannot tell them that you want a baby boy. No. But in Africa, in Nigeria, I'm sure of that. When they fertilize the egg, they can do genetic test to check if it is a baby boy or baby girl. Then they can select the gender you want and transfer to you. But here, they don't do genetic test. And talking about having male children, it's only this IVF in some country. That is, if you are in Africa or in any country that permits genetic test, that is the only way you can have your baby boy. But there are other presumption ways. There are other assumable ways that is not satisfied. According to one research I was studying, and they said if you have sex on your ovulation day, you may have some percent opportunity of conceiving a baby boy. Why? Because the Y chromosome swim faster than the X chromosome. So if you should have sex on your ovulation day, then which means the Y chromosome, which can swim faster, can go immediately to fertilize the egg, and it will result in X chromosome. But if you have sex before the ovulation, Y chromosome may run faster and die before the egg is released, while the X chromosome X chromosome works slowly but can last long, will go and mate the egg. So this is unsatisfied way, but the satisfied way is God. If you want anything, I want people to understand that God answers prayers. God sees your heart. God knows your heart. He knows what you want and anything you want from him. If you want to become pregnant, if you want any child, any gender, ask God. Ask God. Go and study the book of Matthew 7 verse 7. He says, if you ask, it shall be given to you. Knock, the door will be open. Seek, and you will find. So always ask God what you want. God hears your cry. Go to God in tears and supplication. He will answer you. Don't just be going online, I want to have baby boy. I see some things they said, if you take this, you will have a baby boy. What? You might take it with faith, it will work for you. But as long as I'm concerned, in medical ways, it's only through IVF that is confirmed in some countries, the countries that does genetic test. But what about if you are in Germany now, you want to go for an IVF, you want a baby boy, you can't have it. You might be lucky. Sometimes when the egg, since they don't do genetic tests, when they transfer the egg, you might have a baby boy, of course, but it's not certain. But if you want to be certain, you have to go to countries that. Make gonna send me star now. Somebody should complete this star 200. I need star, 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 star. Maybe I'm going to be, anytime I will come live, I will go and I will buy clothes that they wrote star. Star, change the name of this platform to star channel, so that you people will understand that I'm serious. So I need star right now. So this is another way. I think I have answered the question of that person. She was crying to me I said, please help me, ma. I'm not God. I'm not God that give children. The only help that I can render to humanity is what I'm teaching you now. I don't even prescribe drug for anybody. Some people are doing tests, they are sending it to me. I am not your doctor. If you go for any hormonal test, even if I see it, I may know what is wrong with it, but I cannot explain it to you. Before you go, I have said it before you go for hormonal test, go and meet your doctor. Tell your doctor that you have been trying to conceive for a very long time. Tell him to refer you to fertility hospital, or tell him to at least conduct hormonal test, that you want to know why you are not getting pregnant. Some doctors may tell you maybe you are not ovulating, but they wouldn't conduct tests to find out why you are not ovulating. So this is what you should do. Go for hormonal test. Before you go there, meet your gynecologist, because sometimes when you do the test on your own, if you take it to them, they will refuse to analyze it. They will ask you who recommended you. You should take it to the person, but you should go and meet them. We run away from consultation fees. People like free things. They don't know that those people who are working there, they are human beings. They spend their time, energy, just like I'm talking now. They spend their energy. You need to, it's always good you pay consultation fee. When you go to your doctor, open up to your doctor. Your doctor is your second God. You need to open up to your doctor. If there is some things you have done in the past, if you have had miscarriages, if you have had abortion, if you have any problem in the past that you know of, explain to your doctor. When you explain, it's through your explanation that he will recommend the type of test you will go. If you are not ovulating, if you know, that is why I said you should know your ovulation. If you are not ovulating, you tell your doctor, I'm not seeing any sign of ovulation. And he may ask you, how do you know? You say you have been using OPK, ovulation prediction kit. You don't see the sign of ovulation, that you cannot, you have been trying, that you are not getting pregnant. It means because you are not ovulating. So your doctor will now say, okay, let's do hormonal test. Then during the hormonal test, they will find out what is wrong with you. But if you are running away from doctor, going online, people you don't know whether if they are doctors or not, you'll be asking them, what can I take to do this? Like some people ask, I don't reply such question. What can I take to do this? What will I drink? What medication? You are asking somebody you don't know, while doctors are there for you. So another thing you should do if you want to get pregnant this month is for you to know your ovulation, know your cycle, know your fertile days. These things are very, very important because they will help you. If you know your ovulation day, then you will know that you are ovulating. If you know your fertile days, you will know when you are fertile to get pregnant. But if you are not doing all these things, you don't know. I know a lot of people in Africa, their problem is that when they have problem, they don't even know where to go to because of the way the system is being planned, and I don't blame them for that. For example, here in Europe, if you have any problem, you should know where you go. But in Africa, when you have problem, you wouldn't know where to go to. So that is a very big problem. So if you know your ovulation and your cycle, it will help you. And also, as you are preparing, if your husband is up to 50 years, or from 40, they should always go for sperm analysis, because this is when men begin to have problems with their sperm. So I don't know how many minutes have I spent there. So I don't know if anybody have question. You can ask me question. Somebody say, Ma, can we get them in Nigeria, or which one are easier to get and good? All of them are good. I don't know. All these things I show here, if you are buying something online, you can see them in, like, for example, this one, this Clavera, this one, you can see it online. I think Conceive Plus, you can see it online. And this one too, you can see it online. The one that I'm sure you cannot see online is Femibian, because it's made in Germany here. So, Ma, please, what causes abortion? Because I have had for 3 times now, and I have done Vacation for 3 times now. Maybe the person that is doing it is not doing it very well. The person that is doing it, or maybe the baby is stubborn. There's some baby that whatever you do, they don't want to go out. I have seen somebody that thing happens to. The lady in their family, the mother have only 2 girls. So she, when she was in secondary school, she became pregnant and she went for an abortion. After the abortion, the person that did it told her that it was successful. So only for her to, after a month, it shows that she's still pregnant. She went there, then there is nothing they can do again. And luckily for her, when she give birth, it becomes a baby boy, and that is the boy that the mother have. So some children are like that. They don't want to go out, or maybe the person that is doing it, and this kind of thing can cause a lot of what do you call it, fertility issues to you. At the process of doing this, your fallopian tubes may be blocked, and you may have infection, or your prolactin may be high. The person that sent me this yeah, the person that sent me this hormonal test, from the test here, the prolactin is high. It's about 30.19. So your prolactin level is high. That is why the doctor, yes, you see, that is why the doctor prescribed this bromocriptine. This thing now, this bromocriptine is the medication that is used for people who have high blood pressure. So what this medication will do now is to go and reduce your blood pressure, so that your what do you call it, your prolactin level will be low. So your result shows that every other thing is okay. It's only that your prolactin presence immaculate. I hope you are here. You are the one. But nobody should send me a hormonal test result again. If you do it, go and give it to your doctor. So what I'm seeing here, your progesterone level is 1.5, which is okay, and prolactin is 30, is high. So by the time you take this medication, it will reduce and you start ovulating. If you look at it now, you are not ovulating. And Princess, are you here? Princess Immaculate, are you here? Do you notice that you are not ovulating? Do you notice that you are not ovulating? So because your prolactin level is high, that is why you are not ovulating. But with this medication, by the time you take it 2 to 3 months, it's going to correct and you will start ovulating again. So I don't know if anybody Princess, are you ovulating? Please answer me. Are you ovulating? When you do OPK, do you see positive line, took line clear? But because your prolactin level here is please, my folic acid, okay. Yes, who has Nikki Adeboye? Yeah, it's good. It's good. So, Princess, the medication your doctor gives to you, don't play with it. Continue taking it. It will lower your blood pressure level and your prolactin level will be balanced. Okay, Chinelo say what kind of star? Chinelo, so for your mind now, this star you give me, what will I be doing with the star? If you click on this program, you will see where they wrote send star. When you click on, let me show it here now. When you see send star, you can see it now. This is how others are doing it. 45, 145, anyone you want to send, you click on it. No be that kind of star you give me, abeg, no give me that one again. I no need am. Princess say yes ma. Yes. Okay, you are not even menstruating, so it's because of the prolactin level. By the time you take Mayo means in form of okay. Boss Adeboye, are you in Germany? Because if you are in Germany, they always use this. This is another name for fibroid. It's fibroid. It simply means fibroid. So princess, continue the medication. Before you take it up to 3 months, everything will be normalized. You will start see your menstruation. How old are you? I hope you are not approaching menopause. If you are not approaching menopause and you are not seeing your okay, I know when you say Maya, I know that once you come to Germany, if they see it, they don't call it fibroid, they will tell you have myometrius. So it's fibroid. You ask them the size of the fibroid. So that is fibroid. You say you have done where did you do it? 22 years. Um 22 years, and you have high prolactin. See, if you are a young girl here watching me, mind the type of drugs you take, especially all these pills. All these pills can lead to high prolactin. Abortion, evacuation, stress can make your prolactin to be high. And then okay, you did it in Nigeria. You will take the test to your doctor, let him analyze it. Before you do any test, don't go alone. Just ask your doctor. Tell your doctor, so that he will be aware. He will be the one to prescribe the test. So that after doing the test, when you bring the result, I know why I'm saying it, because a lot of people that I asked to go for test, when they go, some of this medication is not something you can buy on your own. You need doctor's prescription. So after doing it, now if they want to go for prescription, the doctor will not write prescription for them. Pascal, are you okay? They will not prescribe. They will ask you who prescribed the medication to you. So it's always good to seek the attention or the consent of your doctor before you go, so that when the results come out, they will help you to analyze it, and if there is any prescription that needs their permission, they will do it. Like in Germany here, you cannot buy those things by yourself. So it's always good to consult your doctors. Please question before I end. Question people from TikTok. I don't know if you have question, please endeavor to ask. People in TikTok, do you have question? Let it not be as if I focus. Okay, if the gynecologist directed you, then after when the result comes out, take it to him. He will narrate it. He will explain it to you, and the right medication is always good like that. People in TikTok, do you have question? If you have question, please ask. I'm waiting for questions now. Nobody want to ask again. So in the absence of any other question, in the absence of no question, we are going to call it a day. So on Monday, if you want to know what you can do to support your implantation, because after ovulation. Ovulation, like I said before, simply means the release of matured egg from your ovaries. Now the egg is matured. Another thing is for the sperm to come and fertilize it. So if the sperm is able to fertilize the egg, good. Then the egg will start traveling to your fallopian tubes where it's going to implant itself. It's a journey. After the ovulation, the egg will be fertilized. If the egg is fertilized, then the egg will wait for 4 days. On the fourth day, the egg will start traveling to go and implant. So during this period of traveling to implant itself, there are some certain things that you can do to, support the implantation, to help the egg to implant. So that is what we are going to be discussing on Monday. It is not a must that if you ovulate that you will be pregnant. There are many stages. The first one is menstruation. After menstruation comes ovulation. After ovulation comes the implantation. Now, when the implantation is successful, you can say congratulations that you are pregnant. You can even know that you are pregnant before you miss your period. Some people know that they are pregnant only when they miss their period. But if you follow this step, monitor yourself, you will know that you are pregnant before the mixed period. So on Monday, 12 noon Central European time, 11 o'clock by African time, I will come again. We'll talk about things that you can do to support implantation. Please, if you haven't shared this program, share it. If you haven't sent stars, send star. Star will make me to see you very well. In fact, star clears my eyes very well. I will go and check people that shared my video. I saw some now, but if you didn't share my video, don't expect me to answer your question. And I pray that God in his infinite mercy, we are going to start up our prayers very soon. If it is not because of my children's program in school, we would have started the prayer this month, although we are still going to start. But I'm looking at the time because I like closing it together with you, so that if we close it, you can go and have something to eat, than praying early when the time for the closing prayer have not come. But since we will do it anyway, we'll see it until things get normalized again. And I pray that God in his infinite mercy bless, like I always say, remove stress, anxiety, worry. I know the pains, I know the trouble, I know the sleepless night, I know the sorrow. I understand everything that it is that a woman has been trying to have her own children, nothing is happening. Don't worry, God will do it for you. Just do the ones that you can do and leave the remaining ones for God. Remove stress. If you put yourself under stress, even when nothing is wrong with you, you cannot become pregnant. But if you make yourself happy, I have said it the other day, I'm going to repeat it. Maybe if it is spiritual things, if it is village people like some people claim, that is doing you, that is making you, that are sworn that you will not get pregnant, and you are there, and these people, they are not far from you. Your enemies are not far from you. Sometimes we accuse innocent people. Your enemies are your friends. Those people that are always there for you, with you, they are your friends. So they don't want you to be happy, thereby making you not to become pregnant. And every time you are there shivering, doing this, they will be happy. But if you want to disappoint them, if you want to disgrace them, what you should do, don't give them that opportunity. If you are the type that always carry frown face, makeup, dress, dance, be dancing, be dancing. When they ask you, this one you are dancing, you are still looking for a baby, you have not conceived, you are happy like this, why are you happy? You tell them, my dear, that baby self is not my problem again. If it is what they did, they will say, if I say this one no dey touch her again, we'll go change another one. They will go and unlock themselves where they lock you before, and you become pregnant. You have deceived them. So what am I trying to say? Despite the fact I know that it's not easy to endure, you can do it. Just don't worry about it. Haven't you heard of people who have been trying to conceive for years? When they have forgotten about conception, you see them, they become pregnant. How did it happen? Because their brain, ovulation happens through brain, implantation happens through brain. When you stress the brain will not release egg. Even if it releases egg, it will release premature eggs which cannot be fertilized. Remember, I told you ovulation is the release of matured egg. You might be releasing egg, but if the egg is not mature, if it's not strong, it cannot be fertilized. So my dear sisters, I will not come here to deceive you. Whatever information I'm giving here, you can browse them. You can make your own research. What I'm telling you is nothing but the truth. You can do the one. You cannot solve any problem by adding worries, anxieties. Rather, you are causing more. Just pray to God. Just pray to God. Make yourself happy. Relax yourself. Just relax. Relax. Keep on believing that one day some people will create fear in you. You are fault. I don't know why why somebody get to 40, they will say the person will not get pregnant. Especially of our African people, they believe that once a woman is 40, she have entered menopause. The official date or time for menopause is from 50 years, and I have seen a woman who gave birth in 50 years. So relax yourself. If anybody want to put pressure on you, telling you that you are getting old, let the person, God's time is the best. Tell the person that you are going to have your own child at appropriate time. That is when you are doing the right thing, not sitting down and be talking. You have to take a bold step. Make research. Make research. If you go to any place apart from hospital or your doctor, if they tell you to take anything, ask them what is the content. Because I have I have heard a place where a woman, I understand women who are trying to get pregnant, especially those people who thought that age is not by their side, they can do anything you ask them to do to become pregnant. But my sisters, is not like that. Some of those things can cause you more problem. What the woman was doing to them, she will go and take pig hormone medication and be given to them. They will be drinking it, their stomach will be big, and she will tell them that they shouldn't go any other place, that even if they go there, they cannot see, that she's the only one that will be seeing it. When they go to her, they will tell her, she will tell them that the baby is still there, but when they go to other places like hospital, nothing will be there. That was how this woman was giving them injection. Their stomach was big, nothing is inside. You see the extent that people can go, and the extent that people can go to make money. They don't even consider other people's health. They don't consider other people's life. What they want is that they want to make money. So we are in a, let's say, digital world. It's causing a lot of harm to our society, where you can go and be misinformed, where people can go and buy their death. So despite the fact that you are so desperate to conceive, it's better for you to know the right thing to do. My dear sisters, my dear brothers, the things that I'm teaching you here is the things that will help you to get pregnant. If you should be able to know to take prenatal vitamins at least 3 months before you start planning to conceive, If you try on your own, you are 35, you try on your own for 6 months and you are not pregnant, tell yourself the truth, there is a problem. What should you do? You go to your doctor. You go and do hormonal profile, hormonal test to know why you are not getting pregnant. If your doctor, that is your gynecologist, watches over you a year and you didn't become pregnant, if it is here, they themselves, you don't even need to tell them, they will direct you to specialist fertility. These people are very, very special when it comes to fertility. The gynecologist's work is to check your womb, check your uterus, check everything. But this expert, they will go beyond this. They will take your blood sample, your genetic history. They will take anything to find out what is wrong with your system. So if you are taking all this step, tell me how somebody can go and take a pig this thing to give to you just because you want to get pregnant. These fertility experts, when they conducted the test, they will know what is wrong with you. They will know why you are not getting pregnant, and it's nothing else than ovulation problem. If you're having miscarriages, they will say, oh, maybe your progesterone level is low. They can give you progesterone suppository. After everything, if the test is okay and your husband test is okay and nothing is happening, then they will refer it to what they call unexplained infertility, which means your body is okay, your husband's body is okay, but you cannot get pregnant. This is when you will say now that your village people are following you. Then they will give you option of IVF. So when you do this thing, take your prenatal vitamins. If you are 35, you try for six months, nothing is happening, you take a bold step. If you are between 30s to 20s to 30s, you try on your own a year, you go to your gynecologist, then you start from there. If they find anything, they will start treating it. At least you know that you are suffering this thing, that once this thing is fixed, just like our sister here that have high prolactin, maybe she has been trying to conceive for a very long time. If I didn't ask her to go for this test, she would be crying, cursing people, accusing innocent people. But now, after this medication, now her problem will be solved. She will start ovulating, her menstruation will be restored, then she will become pregnant. Sometimes we are the cause of our problem. When you are cursing people that didn't do you anything, you are cursing yourself because you didn't do the right things. And I know that some people, it's because of they lack information. That is why I open up this thing. Try to know what is ovulation also, to know whether you are ovulating. Okala, you didn't share my video. I will now answer your question. I'm going to be taking restrictions now. If you didn't share this video, you didn't like, you don't follow my page, I will not answer your question. If you want me to answer your question, you share. If go to your doctor, go and tell your doctor 38 prolactin is high. Go to the doctor will prescribe medication. I cannot prescribe, I don't prescribe any medication to anybody. You see the question I told you. And Beyonce, you see, it seems you are just coming here. Beyonce, did you share this video? Let me see. Did you share my video? You didn't like, you didn't share. I told you guys that prenatal vitamins doesn't prevent you from any medication, any ailment. Even if you have HIV, you can take prenatal vitamin. Which other sickness is this thing? Any sickness you have, you will take prenatal vitamin. Prenatal vitamin doesn't. It doesn't. And fibroid, if you have fibroid, depending, fibroid do not prevent you from getting pregnant when it is outside the womb. It's when your fibroid is inside the womb that it can prevent you from conceiving. It cannot even prevent you, but the problem is that when you become pregnant with fibroid that is inside your womb, it will be a hell to you. In fact, you'll be forced to abort the baby. So this is it. So I pray for everybody. There is a man that wrote, say her wife prolactin is 38.3. Is high. Is high. Normal prolactin is supposed to be less than 25. So if your prolactin is above, anything above 25 is high. So, but not too high, is high. Once it's high, you may not be ovulating. So some it will make their period to cease. I'm tired of talking. I pray that God in his infinite mercy bless, guide, and grant us all our heart desires in Jesus' name. Amen. Boss Adeboye, you say help you. What do you want me to help you for? I don't like, if you are writing to me, please you write what you want. Don't tell me help you. Ask your question. Don't say please help me, ma. Some people will say, ma, I need a child, help me. I'm not God though. I can't remember telling anybody here that I give children. I only teach you what you can do to become pregnant. By teaching you how to calculate your cycle, know your ovulation, and do the necessary things that you need to do. I can't remember saying that I give children. I'm not God. It's only God. If you need help, you go to God and your doctor. So thank you everyone. So and I no complete my star to 200. I go for 150 star. Can somebody complete this star to 2 bondo so that we will go? On Monday, if you want to learn how to support your implantation for those that have ovulated this month, if you have ovulated this month, this Monday program is for you. You should know what you can do. You should know what you can do. Let me answer a question from TikTok. Please, what can I take to? Hey, God. What can you take to get pregnant? Oh, what this person say, Bella go to say, what I'm not ovulating. What can I take to do ovulation? And you have been hearing me shouting that if you are not ovulating, you have a problem. You need to go and do hormonal test. Bella Gold, go and conduct hormonal test. Something is wrong with you that you are not ovulating. Without ovulation, you cannot get pregnant. And from TikTok, somebody say, what can I take to get pregnant? My sister, I don't know what you can take, but I can assure you that if you know your fertile days, if you check yourself and find out that you don't have any hormonal issues, then you engage in unprotected sex daily, not timing. You can become pregnant. There is no particular things you can take to become pregnant. Pregnancy is a process. You need to do it. For example, the first time you need to detoxify yourself. I have made a video about all these things. After this detoxify yourself, you can take clove water. Clove water can help you to increase your egg quality. Clove water can help you to treat any infection. Clove water can help you to cleanse your ovaries. Then after clove water, you know when you are supposed to ovulate. Do your sex the normal way. Don't wait. Somebody wrote me, say, ma, I don't know when I'm going to ovulate. I'm waiting for my ovulation day to start making love. My dear, that is a very bad step that you are taking. Make love. If you are trying to get pregnant, you should make love making your how will I do it? The way you eat food, eat it like that. Let there be enough sperm in your system so that when the egg is released, the egg will see something to fertilize. So don't wait until the ovulation day, because you don't even know, you might not know when the ovulation will take place. It's better that less sperm will be there, so that anytime the egg releases, it's not your business again. It's just the business of the sperm to fertilize the egg. So I believe the person that Benny Spark from TikTok, I believe I answered your question. So we'll call it a day today. I thank all of you. And I pray that God will answer our prayers. Until on Monday, if you have ovulated this month, please join us on Monday to know what you can do to support your implantation. If maybe you are working by the time I am doing live, you can join us. You can join us. You can join us. You can rewatch it when you come. Please, you people should stop sending me. Go and who send this thing? Nikki, go and send it. Go to your doctor. Go to your doctor. Don't send me your test. I'm not your doctor. Go to your doctor. Let your doctor analyze it and give you the result. And also recommend anything. Don't send your test to me. I made mistake by answering those two people that sent. I will not answer you. In fact, I don't know. Go and send it to your doctor. Go to your doctor. So my people will call it a day.